Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to another song review. Today we're going to be listening to Thoroughfare by Ethel Cain. This song was requested specifically by one person over and over and over again. I will try to pop in the comment if I can find them. And when I say I read the comments, even if I can't respond to everybody, I see when there is a reoccurrent comment, whether it's from a bunch of people, whether it's one person. And this one just got through and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to check it out and see what it's like. I've never heard of Ethel Cain before, so this is totally brand new to me. I did go with the live performance. There was a visualizer, I think that's what it was called, but I picked the live because I think I would rather see her sing it than just watch like an image, you know. Hopefully that's okay. I don't think they specifically said a visualizer. If I pop in their comments and they said that, I'm gonna feel like a fool, but hopefully not. So all right, let's pop our headphones on, turn it up, and here we go. Ethel Cain.
You fell in love with America when you were 12 years old. By 17, you knew you had to see it all. You loved your dad and I love you for your mother's sorrow. You had to get out and go chasing that sweet gold.
Wow. Ooh. Okay. Getting Alanis Morissette vibes here, which I love.
I met you there in Texas somewhere on the thoroughfare.
Thoroughfare.
On the side of the road in some torn up clothes with a pistol in my pocket. I didn't trust no one, but you said, baby, don't run, I'll take you anywhere. So I hopped right in, out of luck to spend, and at least your truck beats walking. And you said, hey, do you wanna see the West with me?
She has a good voice.
'Cause love's out there and I can't leave it be. And I said, honey, love's never meant much to me.
Man, her voice is so deep.
But I'll come with you if you're sure it's what you need.
Well, that's sweet.
So we made off for California to find your love, driving day and night, and every
Ooh.
small town diner saw our faces at least once or twice. But in these motel rooms, I started to see you differently.
Oh, wow.
'Cause for the first time since I was a child, I could see a man who wasn't angry. And he said it's been a long damn time since I left Florida. No one lived to leave.
Glad I went with the live version. This is really good.
But now that I met you, I finally know just where I'm headed. And we found heaven in time, where your western sunshine met my deep southern wind. And you got lost in it, and yet you found yourself hard pressed for air and sweating
talk, but I want to listen. Kind of reminding me of like the Cranberries a bit with the vocals. Wow. That was really good. I wasn't sure what to expect, honestly. And there's so many things about this that I like. I mean, first of all, the song itself, I just think it's a really, I don't know. I love that it's just telling you a story. And it's kind of simple. Let me read the lyrics one more time. Okay, so they went out west, and it says, and once we reached the coast, you said, end of the line. We finally reached the edge after all this time. I didn't find my love, but I still made it this far without it. And then you turned to me and stared into me deep and said, well, maybe not, 'cause look at what I've got. You might not be my love, but baby, I doubt it. It's sweet, right? It's sweet, because in your pickup truck with all your dumb luck is the only place I think I'd ever want to be. Oh, I like this. And here's the thing. I don't like lovey-dovey mushy songs, but this is just sweet. And her vocals as well, like, I know I said at the end of the video, it kind of made me think of the Cranberries a little bit, just with, and I don't even know what that's called. Like I said, I am not like a vocal expert on anything. I don't even know what that's called, what she was doing with her voice, or like what the Cranberries can do. And it also reminded me of Jewel a little bit, and I love Jewel. But she does, I know it's not yodeling, but Jewel does yodeling, and that's how she kind of talks about that when she does it. But it kind of reminds me of that a little bit, just the switching in your voice, and it almost sounds like a tribal sound in a way at the same time. I hope you guys know what I mean. Maybe you can tell me what term that is, but I love that sound. Oh, and then when she had the harmonica, and I said it reminded me of Alanis Morissette. Alanis and Jewel, they're two of my favorite female artists from the 90s, and listening to her kind of gave me that same sound a little bit. A little more country, I want to say, but it also had the folky feel and obviously some rock thrown in there, and with the guitars and everything at the end kicking in. This was really, really good. So thank you for suggesting it. And thank you for suggesting it multiple times because it got my attention. But I'm going to scooch over and see what I can find about Ethel Cain and learn a little bit about them. I'm reading an article on Rolling Stone. It says, lately for Hayden Silas, Anadonia, time feels like a slippery concept. If she's not playing shows halfway across the world, she's usually tucked away in her bedroom, a quiet hideaway in Pittsburgh with a sloped roof that doubles as a portal to another world. And then I scrolled down and it says Anadonia, I hope I'm saying that right, has been getting more acquainted with Ethel Cain, the character whose story she's been tracing across multiple projects since 2018 and whose background she plans to explore further on an EP planned for later this year. Ethel Cain is a work of fiction, one that first came to Anadonia on a house in Nebraska, a spine-tingling song she wrote at age 19. Ethel and her creator share a lot in common. Both are women who took off on their own, leaving their oppressive Christian communities. Ethel grew up in Alabama, while Anadonia herself came from a rural town in Florida called Perry, where she was homeschooled and brought up Baptist. But Anadonia takes Ethel into much darker terrain from there, on Preacher's Daughter, having the character grapple with abuse at the hands of her father as she treks out west, where she encounters all kinds of horrible things, it says. It's a violent, fatalist plot told over dazed pianos and dramatic blasts of distortion. Anadonia's voice often steady and dreamlike, even at cruel turns. She'd long look up to artists like Lana Del Rey, Marina, and Florence and the Machine. And her debut album feels like a twisted collage of those references playing over a feverish Donald Ray Pollock novel. He's one of her favorite writers, along with others in the Southern Gothic canon. The EP she's working on now covers Ethel's high school years, and Adonia says she envisions it as another chapter to a longer story she's been telling. I feel like this is truly laying Ethel Cain to rest. Wow, so that is her character then. That's very interesting. I don't even know where to begin with that. Clearly, I'm at a loss for words at the moment, but that's really cool to come up with a character that is loosely based on yourself. And I really like that idea just because when it comes to lyrics, I'm always one to really want to know what the song was about, what the person was feeling or thinking when they wrote it. But I feel like as a musician, it's very cool and more private to kind of come up with things like that. And unless you're comfortable sharing it, people don't really know where the truth ends and where, the fiction begins. And that's just awesome. That's so cool. So, I mean, it's kind of like, I'm sure a lot of artists are inspired by just stories or things they see in life and just kind of come up with a plot for it. But just to have that be like a whole album or a whole storyline, that's really cool. But with that, I will end this one here. Please let me know what I should check out next by her, by Hayden, by Ethel, whichever one. Let me know if she has any songs that are just like her, if it's not going by Ethel Cain. Or does everything always go by Ethel Cain? I have so much to learn and I'll look up more, but you guys let me know what you know, if you enjoyed this, and what I should check out next. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.